Okay folks, here's a quick review of the Unmasked Jungle Hunter Predator with new and improved articulation that was released by NECA as part of their Predator line of products. This was part of a Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack that also featured the battle damaged City Hunter Predator with rebreather mask. I picked the 2-pack up at Toys R Us for $29.99. Now, I wasn't collecting Predators when the first version of the Unmasked Jungle Hunter was released by NECA, so I was glad to have an opportunity to be able to add him to my collection without having to pay extra money to do so. When I first got the figure out of the clamshell packaging, I was quite impressed. I really like the attention to detail on this figure as it looks to be fairly movie accurate. I really like the work on the inside of the mandibles as it seems NECA did some really nice things on both the musculature and teeth inside his mouth. The necklace and trophy skulls that you see him wearing also have a lot of intricate detailing on them. And I also like the work done on the side of his right leg with all the predator blood. Speaking of detailing, the wrist blades on this figure have a nice appearance. I don't know if the black on the wrist blades is meant to represent battle damage or dried human blood, but it still looks very cool. Most of the joints on this figure work perfectly right out of the packaging. I had no problem in moving the shoulders, head, elbows, hips, left wrist, and ankles. The right wrist and waist were both frozen solid, but with a little work, they eventually started functioning properly. Also, the left hip and right elbow both felt a little on the loose side, but not enough so to cause me a great deal of concern. Now, I am exercising caution in moving the left elbow on this figure. As you can see, there are hoses in both the shoulder and the left elbow area, and they both look fragile. Paint apps on this figure were also nicely done. There is one very small spot where the netting didn't get painted properly, but you really have to look close to see it. So what I'll do here is pause, zoom in, and give you a closer look as to what the figure looks like. Okay. Alright, the Jungle Hunter only comes with one accessory, so let me pan down real quick and I'll show you what that is. The figure stands that you see him standing on were not included in the package and were purchased by me separately. Alright, as you can see, the Jungle Hunter Predator only comes with his shoulder-mounted plasma caster. It has a lot of nice detailing on it, as you can see, but the joint that it pivots on is so tiny and fragile that I'm afraid to move it very much, if at all. Okay, I'll give you a look at what it looks like from the other side too. Okay, there it is. One more time from this side. Alright, back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of the Jungle Hunter Predator and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front, from the left, from the rear, here he is from the right side. I'm going to zoom in real quick and let you see what the battle damage looks like too. Look at that. Isn't that great? Okay. Finally, here we are once again from the front. So overall, I really do like this figure quite a bit. He looks good, and he has a lot of nice detailing on him too. Paint apps were nicely done with little to no flaws. The only concerns that I have are with the fragility of the shoulder-mounted plasma caster and the hose on the left elbow possibly breaking on his left arm with repeated movements. But other than that, I have no problem giving this figure a very high recommendation. So as I stated with the Battle Damaged City Hunter, if you see this 2-pack in your local Toys R Us, or you're able to order it through their website, then I highly suggest that you get it for your Predator collection. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.